Hey, I'm Kev, welcome back to Gravel, where last time out we beat this cross son of a bitch as we became the Speed Cross Master. So now we're building up to the next Master, the Cross Country Master, the last Master, and it's like before the final league. So first up, we have got to go around the Pacific, as we are going to Alaska first of all, and it's like, and then the Memorial Coliseum, and then we've got a championship. So let's get going quickly for the checkpoint race as we run to the lake. And we are going to be in our favourite rally cars, are we? The B Extreme class. As now we've got the Renault R5 Maxi available. Shall we try that out? As we are then revving it up by the waterfall. In our tortoise shell, it looks like the Renault from behind here. Normally you drive the Peugeot, but for once we'll mix it up in this class, as the Peugeot is by far and away the best car. No, of course, because it is a pre-order bonus as well, so. Well, it was. As well, what are you doing, frame rate? Not liking this at all, but we jumped into the lead somehow. Let's say the Peugeot's the best. Look at this Renault, just absolutely annihilate everyone in the first third of this race. I know we didn't change the gearing, and this looks like it's quite a long layout. There's all just made a checkpoint. Bloody hell, thank God we clipped it there. There's all, that's a jump. We're good. Oh, all we're doing is like following the path. Oh, this is easy. I'm surprised we're just motoring away from everyone. I thought at least a couple of drivers would be hanging with us. But from the sounds of it, I can't hit anyone behind us. We've got a quarter of the race to go. We can just cruise to the finish. I say that, we're taking jumps flat out now. There's all, don't crash it. So it gets a bit tighter. Oh, this Renault, it doesn't feel like a rear-wheel drive car. Feels like it's got all fours just glued. That's the finish. Why are you braking for the finish? There we go. One and done. So we win by 3 seconds ahead of our fellow Renault R5 Maxi. Then the Ford. There's the Porsches. Down from 4th to 6th. So next up, we head back to Alaska for another checkpoint race. As now we go into the woods. But we're in a very different type of vehicle. We're in the cross-country A class now. So we try out the Nissan Navara. I know it's not very powerful, is it? More tempted by the Renault Duster or the Hummer. We can annihilate everything then if we try the Hummer. It's got the Bronco, got the Ford HRX. Yet to get the higher looks or the Mini X-Raid. I do find it a bit crazy that they've got Dakar cars in this. Well, you don't really have any Dakar environments. Well, I guess if they got Namibia, I guess that's kind of a Dakar environment, but apart from that, it's a bit weird. As I'm not sure I want to try out the Navara. Should we go across to the... Well, we tried the Bronco, haven't we? Have we tried the Ford HRX yet? So we are revving up then for race 2. Because then after this we head to the Coliseum and then it's the championship. So this could be a bit of a longer episode. It's a good start in the Ford. Get out of the way. Bulldog, what you doing? Bulldogs, what you doing? Totally fair manoeuvres there. Had it coming, you know, they were in my way. Can't be in the way of a Ford HRX. Or the Ford Bronco. Or any Fords. And there's once again frame rate just all over the place. Getting spikes. I'm surprised we haven't crashed thanks to them, but we are into the lead. And we are into the sign. Didn't need that anyway. So you've already gone past the checkpoint, so why do we need the signs up? You know, I'm just saving in time, you know, dismantling all this stuff down. After the race. You get back up into 3rd. Well, this is a very different course, isn't it? It's much more tristier and tight. As you get the drive up the hill. Get out of here, Toyota. Get out of here. Is that a Ford? That's not a Ford, is it? Is that the Bronco? Can't really tell. As we're a third way through the race, and once again we are leading. So I think keeping it down to third is probably the best, so they not get it all the way down to second. Let's get a massive slide on. Oh, we may lose a touch out of the corners, but it just keeps it nice and stable. Like this thing is trying to wrestle out of our hands all the time. As okay, we actually meant to destroy that. So halfway through the event, and oh, he's coming back. Door-to-door racing. Oh god, I've actually pushed us wide. That's a good idea. No doubt he's going to get some retribution, or try to, the rest of this race. Go flat out through the farm. Oh, there's a little merchant store, was there, on the left-hand side there? There's all once again. Damn frame rate and lag spikes. I'm not sure if I just got to delete stuff off my PC and just free it up, or just clean it. I actually haven't cleaned it this month. That might be the reason why. As we've got a quarter of the race to go. But this is a long course. First one, we're already back in the pub having our beer. This one's still going. Has we damaged something as well? I've just seen a warning. In the bottom right. So I swear you got steering. Is that like engine? The transmission or something been damaged? I don't know. We don't have to worry about it too much, as now we're flat out to the finish. In 6th gear. You can see it just down there. Look at all the balloons. How many bloody balloons do you have? As we just win. That was a bit closer. As we win by 1.3 ahead of the Toyota Hilux. Oh, it's the Volkswagen Touareg who tried to battle with us. Then the Bulldogs a bit further down. And the Mitsubishi as well. And the Bronco in last. As I'm up to level 31 with a lot to the Ford Escort RS200. Got a new livery for our Subaru. And now we head to Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum for the double oval. 5 laps of frantic battling in the trophy trucks. Oh my god. Here we go then with... It's not going to be the Toyota. Could be the Ford, Chevrolet, or the BMW. Should we go for the Ford? As what the hell's going on? This just needs all-out power. Like, we can't win in anything other than the Chevy, it looks like. As we get into the Chevy and take second in totally fair circumstances. As what the hell's going on? As what are you doing, Toyota? So you go first go in the Chevy as we get underway. For 5 laps of fun. We just got to go the opposite way of everyone else. As then we'll get a bit sideways on the exit. Can use the grunt of this scene to hopefully be near the lead now. And we are battling for second, that's good. As where's the leader going? They're all going left. We go right again. As what are you doing, Toyota? What is it with the Toyotas in this race? They're absolutely dreadful. There's all we're battling with our fellow Chevy for the lead now. There's always going left again, so we go right. Gonna power hard as got lots of pyrotechnics, don't they? And oh, we take the lead. Nicely done, Chevy. Now we can go left. Kind of dictates things. Oh, has he decided gone right then? Gone the opposite of us? Gotta say, we're hoping to slow them down a bit. I know they have gone left. What the hell? Why have they done that? As we go on to the final lap. You can see the difference in that time. We were doing 19 twos or fours. In the forward, we're doing 18s. As we go through the final corner. Onto the power. And easily done. In the old Chevy. Most in front of everyone else. As we win by almost a second and a half ahead of Thomas King in his Chevy. Then the Ford Toyota. Gotta say Thomas Johnson. As we got to level 32 and have locked the Toyota Hilux. And we've got the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6 livery. And now we've got a championship as we've got a couple of lap races and an elimination on the Figure of 8 layout. As we're in Blue Paradise in the Pacific Ocean in some sea. Extreme cars, our favourite cars then. As let's see what goodies we've unlocked. So we've got the Abarth 124, Lancia Delta Integre as well. We've got a choice of every car, just realised that now. Oh, shall we try out the Lancia Delta? Oh no! Get going! Go, get in gear. That's what I mean by get. No! What are you doing? It's not time for her donuts. And we are gaining massively on them. So no. Lift. No! Get going! Get going! So we're trying to power up the hill. Got to run on second. Oh no! Don't have to run on second. What the hell? So we are in our Lancia then. At dawn. On the beach for 2 laps of fun. As we get past the Mitsubishi, the Toyota. Oh my god, this thing screams off the line. As we've got a couple of Subarus in front from very different eras. Looking very nice though. Is that another Toyota we're getting past for second? That's who's the leader? Is that a Mitsubishi? Already up into second as this thing maybe shows off it's a slightly better horsepower there. 330 compared to the normal 300 for most of these cars. And it is an Evo. No, it was an Evo. Get in reverse. Go. Gotta say it down to 4th now. Got an armour-plated Evo in front as well. As he gets another Toyota. Oh, he's gone wide. That's our chance. Oh, the Subaru's very slow. No, get out of the way, Subaru. It's all almost into the trees. We're back up to second. And now we've got ahead of the chase. Let's see if we remember how to run through the jungle. Oh, it seems to be doing pretty well. We're actually gaining a bit. We go turn car. Oh, the rear end actually wants to turn for us. That's nice. I do love this kind of environment. Lots of character, you can say. So now it's wide open again, heading to the beach. That's right, less than a second back. Oh, he's messed up the landing. Go, Lancia, avoid the jump. We're going through the water. So right in the tail of the Mitsubishi, down the inside, into the lead. Oh no, is that too much speed? Can we cut it back? We can cut it back. So we lead going on to the second lap. Much longer lap here as well, compared to what we experienced so far this episode. 2:42.8. Let's try and beat the 2-minute 40 mark then. Let's try to extend this lead. Look at this top speed. 135 pushing 140. Not quite actually. But this is the area where perhaps we can get caught because we're not too familiar with the jungle area. It's been a while. Especially that corner. It's all again wide. Got down switchbacks. So we could have kept it in 4th then. So we're probably going to have to Lancer be right in our tail again. Through here, that was not a good section. So the coals went on 2 wheels. I was worried that would be a landmine. There's areas in racing games where... Actually, you probably saw it around the LA Coliseum where it just flips your car over for no reason. There's nothing you can do. It's just areas where your car flips or rolls or just upsets the car even though it doesn't look like it should. They have it in iRacing quite a lot with those sausage curbs. They can just throw your car into the air. Even though in real life you can just run over them. It just maybe costs you... Maybe unsettle the car slightly, maybe costs you a slight amount of time. And it does depend on the sausage curb. Of course, we've seen it around Monza and Belgium where... And of course at Macau as well. But if you run over a sausage curb, it can be a disaster. And I hope they get rid of those sausage curbs at Macau. They are absolutely pointless for a street circuit. Don't know why they had them there in the first place. And hopefully they can get rid of them at normal circuits as well. Like, I know you don't want to have faith in your drivers, because drivers always look for an advantage, but... Like, putting sausage curves on the inside of a corner where you're braking down from over 200 to, like, 50. If someone has brake failure, as we've seen previously, or just gets it wrong. Too much risk. Make it even more unsafe. And like that first race, which we win by a country mile. Where's everyone? Oh, there we go. By almost 10 seconds ahead of the Lancia. Then the Toyota Subarus together, buddying up. As we get 25 points then. That's now we're at night, and we've got the short layout. Obviously racing on the same day, as we've got 3 laps. Once again, mega start. To try and chase down the Evo. Use the water to brake, so you don't need to hit the brakes at all. That's what's the helicopter pilot doing overhead. Seems like he's lost, he's stranded. Maybe he was here to actually film a documentary with the locals, and then he's just seen, oh, there's a car race here, might as well film that as well. Right behind the Lancia. Oh god, that's heavy braking zone. That's allowed everyone to catch up to us. We're going to have our own private battle again, obviously not. So we just about get over the bridge. And here's the area that we should be familiar with, but the other way round. Go down the inside. Just give them a nudge, so that they know that we're here, you know. He's going to turn in as normal. And yeah, just reverse of this area. No, that's wide. Not as good. That's the Lancia back by. Back onto the beach. Don't go too wide. Don't want to go skinny dipping already, car. Nice yacht there. Nice couple of yachts as well. As you go across the line, back into the lead. Just. That was good, Simon. At least we know we can do that on the final lap as well if we get into trouble. And have to battle the Mitsubishi. Because I hear the helicopter, I don't see it. I saw a hot air balloon. Unless it's transformed into a hot air balloon. They've got blimps as well everywhere. How many blimps do you want, Gravel? So that's a bit wide. Compromise us for the right. And now the bridge. Oh, there we go, that's it. Oh, the helicopter pilot's finally figured out where... No, he's gone away again. Oh no, he's standing back. Getting the money shot. So he wasn't lost, he didn't transform. Just blending into the environment. Almost like a hidden camera. Not sure I like that sound of that. I know he's actually following us overhead. Look at him go. Look at the artifact in as well in the background. What the hell is with the shadowing? I'm not sure you're seeing it on the video, but that was bloody weird. As he got on to the final lap. $134. You've got the hot air balloons around. Maybe these are just the locals. This is how they get around, hot air balloons and blimps. And yachts. Well, I imagine it would be yachts. This is like a holiday home destination. Looking at all those huts around. Probably is. So got all the rich people in the stand to the left hand side. Oh, that's a jump. Got an engine braking saved the day there, getting it down to second. And it saves us going into this bridge as well. As normally you get it in nice and early, but braked a bit too late and then that bump took us even wider. Say cheese for the camera. This Lancer is superb. Might even be my favourite car of this class. I know I normally say it's the Subaru, but this is right up there. It's got a grip like a Grand Effects F1 car from the 80s. It's got like a modern day Indy car, shall we say, on an oval. It's absolutely insane the amount of grip it's got. Get out of here, sign. See, nothing can stop this Lancia Delta winning this race. And winning this championship, hopefully. 2 from 2. Did it in 1:32 as well, that final lap. As once again, I'm looking at the watch. Where is... Oh, there we go. It's a Toyota in second. Oh, where's the Mitsubishi? They're only in 4th. Has that already given us the championship? Let's see. Oh, we're 20 points ahead. So all we actually have to do is finish then. No, we have to finish in second or so we have to finish 7th or above. Then we've won it. As up to level 33, I've unlocked the Ford Fiesta ST. New livery for the Bath is that. So we end with the elimination race at night. God, all the racing took place on the same day. Hopefully everyone is still awake for this race then. This is a figure of 8 out as well. As we jump up to 4th, this is just where we need to be. We don't even need to win this. We can just sit here. A long figure of 8 as well compared to the stadium figure 8s we're used to. And with that elimination, we have won the championship. Let's see if we can win this race as well. Oh no, that's a smooth move down the inside of the Subaru. I've been able to say that a lot about this championship. That wasn't too bad, as well as a bit wide. Just completed one lap. Once again, we're chasing down the Mitsubishi. That's the title of this championship, chase the Mitsubishi. Oh, he's a bit wide over the bumps. Looking down the inside. Take the lead. Just like we've taken the championship. Almost went into the tyres there. Yeah, but this is pretty fun. I imagine this would be fun online, being a bit of a longer figure of 8. Like if you had lots of people in here. Like if you had a long race as well, say 20 laps, then it could get a bit tasty near the end. It's going to be near the top 4. We've got the hang of this place. Don't even need to brake for that corner, I could just lift. Look at that car just beautifully. Be attentive on the apex. Surprised the Mitsubishi didn't overtake us. We kind of tanked in revs a bit there. As we go into the podium, it's a Mitsubishi, Subaru and the Lancia. It's just like the early 90s again in rallying. Oh, and the Toyota as well, you would have had. That's what we're putting. Sounds like we're putting away. There you go, slight brakes, trying to get some slide going on. So just 25 seconds away. 25 seconds ago. He's still right in our tail, it sounds like. He's just not able to make a move. Let's counting it down. Like it's New Year's. 5, 3, 1. And we've won it. 3 from 3. What a beast. Absolute beast. As everyone was eliminated, and we've come out on top. We get the gold trophy. Well done, Miles McLaren. I forgot I named the cat Miles McLaren. Bloody hell. As you get 75 points, head of 48. Second for the Mitsubishi. Then the Subaru in third from 1995. The other one in last. Obviously proves the mid-90s cars are the best. Has we unlocked a new vehicle, a new livery, new layout. And we're in triple figures now for stars. And that was pretty fun around the Pacific, especially in that Lancer in the end. As next up, we'll be around the Atlantic in some heavier duty vehicles, it looks like. But I hope you enjoyed that episode of Gravel. We're inching closer to the next Master and to that final league. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.